Hi guys, and happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, May 29th, and I got some goodies in the mail yesterday. Sometimes when you order from Stampin' Up, they change it over to SurePost. And sometimes it helps you, sometimes it doesn't. But in the Chicagoland area, we have Saturday UPS delivery anyway. So I always get nervous when it says it's going to come SurePost, because sometimes it adds an extra day or two onto it. And I'm thinking, oh, why can't you just send it UPS ground? I'll get it on Saturday. But luckily, I got this yesterday. So I did get, and I think I'll do some videos later today or tomorrow, because I did get some more standalone dies. Dies I said I wasn't going to get, but I ended up getting. And the whole reason I got it is because I had to get more cutting blades for my trimmer, and I thought, why not put an order in? So I'm going to show you Lovely and Lasting. This is a bundle set. It is a punch bundle set. You can find it on page 25 of the annual catalog. And I wasn't going to get this, but I love the sayings, and I love this interlocking tile die. I especially love cheers. Outside the United States, we don't say cheers. And I thought, oh, I love that, because I loved it every once in a while. It's just like, cheers, cheerio. Okay, anyway, enough being dumb for now. All right, so I'm going to do a card today. We're going to use 4 of the 5 new in colors, and we're going to do an interlocking tile. All right, let me show you what I've done here. I've taken this interlocking tile, and I put it on my grid paper so that these points are on a line, and this bottom point is on a line. And I put my block down so that it lines up with lines. So that means I have it on straight, hopefully not crooked. So then I want to also do that with my paper, and hopefully, oh, when I folded it, I didn't fold it completely straight. Did you see that? I didn't use the trimmer on it. So hopefully I don't move this around too much. I'm going to put it on this main line so I can make sure that I'm straight. And I'm going to put it a little bit more down. So hopefully I don't get my head in the shot, but we'll see. Okay, you're going to have all your stamp pads open. And I'm going to put them in the order that I'm going to stamp these. Let me see. Let me go off this way a little. All right. You may not be able to see all of these, sorry. And we're going to remember to clean in between. So stamp clean, stamp clean. All right, going to start with, let me make sure this is clean to begin with. Get that back up against a line there. So hopefully everything is all straight. Let me make sure that I have this still lined up. Yes, all right. So I'm going to go and parakeet party first. And I'm going to make sure this is on these lines. So hopefully this is all straight. I'm going to make sure my block is on a line. And I'm going to go a little bit off. I'm going to go a little bit off. That way, because you see those little edges there. Oh, I think I already got something on there. So then stamp clean. I'm going to make sure that's still lined up so it's somewhat straight. Go to Tahitian Tide. And then I should, let's see, I'm trying to think what I should use. I'm going to use this just to make sure this doesn't move. I'm going to, oh, let me make sure I have Tahitian Tide all the way on there. And they're just going to interlock. I don't know if you can see, but I'm getting those points right in where that interlock is. Oh, I messed up a little. All right, I'm a little off. All right, you know what? I'm going to flip this over just because I want you to see I did it better on my example, except I was going downhill. All right, let's try that again. Clean it off. Parakeet party. I'm not going to worry so much, I guess, on whether or not I get fingerprints on it, because that might have been my problem. So I'm going to make sure that it's on the line, and I'm going down. Clear it off, go into Tahitian Tide. I'm going to go over, look over just a little bit. So if you see my hair, I'm sorry, you're going to see my hair. All right, and I'm knocking over my cleaner over here. All right, keep in between, I'm wiping my fingers on my sweatpants. Then we're going to make sure we go in there again. A little bit of an edge, but doesn't worry. We're going to go ahead and cover that up with Orchid Oasis. Wipe off on my pants. That's still straight. And I'm going right in like that. Now, so you are going to, oh, I did a little bit of a halo. So then I'm just going to go in as a second generation just to fill that in. All right. So now on the bottom, this one's easier to me line up. We didn't have to clean in between there because I'm going to go backwards. So now I'm going to go over here, this first one, make sure it's on straight. So I'm on a line. And I'm going to go a little bit off. Oh, I didn't get as close down as I should have, but okay, I can turn that off if I don't like the way it looks. Now going backwards. So into Sweet Sorbet. Oh, I'm going to take that off because knowing my luck, I would get that on my card. Oops, I think I'm a little crooked on that one. I am. It's all right. I'm not going to stress it. You could use your stamping, your Stamparatus and do the hinge stamping. We all know how fun that is. And I think that this would pretty much be perfect on a hinge stamping because I think it's about 1 inch wide, which is what those hinges are. Oh, I left a little blank again, but you know what? Not that big of a deal because then I probably will be close to the edge. Oh, that one's, I'm really off on that one. All right. Stamparatus probably is the way to go. All right. Oh, and look, I have stuff all over my hands. So let me try to, I'm going to squirt it with my cleanser really quick just to get some of that extra off. All right. Wipe it on my pants. All right. Let me go ahead and put my cleaner back over there. I'm going to cover these up for now because you know me. I would somehow drop it on my card, get my fingers in it. All right, so now we're going to decide what color strip I want to go across there. And I'm thinking, gosh, that top one is so much better than that bottom one because I didn't want to get my head in the way. Anyway, so let's see, what do I want to use there? Do I want to use, you know what, let's go ahead and let's get a sheet. Oh, get out my colors here. Let's go ahead. I think I want to do it in the Orchid Oasis. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it in the Orchid Oasis. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to cut a strip that is 2 inches by 4 1/4. So 2 inches by 4 1/4. Oh, look how pretty that is. All right, so I'm going to do it like that. And then, because I didn't use, oh my gosh, Starry Sky. Oh my Lord. All right, so since I didn't use Starry Sky, what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead. I'm going to pop this out with Orchid. I'm going to stamp this with Orchid Oasis. Let me grab another block. Make sure that I lay it down so I haven't like skewed it in any way. Oh, that's, so this is extra thick, basic white thick cardstock that I just had over here in a pile. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to stamp that. Beautiful. Cover that up. We're going to punch it. Oh, this is an inaugural punch. That first punch is one that you always just, you love. You love, love, love. You know what? Now I'm wondering if this is extra thick basic white or if it's a piece to a die backing, a die set backing. It's really thick. All right, it came through anyway. We'll figure it out later. And now I'm going to get my Starry Sky. And we're going to do cheers. All right, so here's cheers. Let me grab another block. Make sure I have it straight. Make sure I come down the block. I'm going against the line so it's straight on the block. Not that I'm going to stamp it on here straight, but we'll see. Oh, and I should have had out my piercing mat. Well, hopefully this will stamp okay without it. Get this somewhat lined up with those 2 points. It should be a little more off to the side. Oh, and my... All right, I'm going to do it. Another thing is, remember when you first get these, you should kind of, because of the finishing on the product, you should, I use a brown paper bag, if you can find them anymore. Are they still around a lot? I don't know. My grocery stores, you rarely see them. You have to ask for the brown paper bags. Anyway, there's some finishing on that. So I think that's what happened here. But I'm not too worried about it at this point. This is just giving you an example of what can and can't be done. Let me grab my snips because I'm at the point now where I can use the outside of this one. I finally got through this one. So I'm going to put a big one on the top and a big one on the bottom. I'm going to go off center. Line it up. Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely use a apparatus because I believe that is about the same thickness as 2 spaces, I believe. I'll let you know. How about that? All right, and then just because we can't leave this undone, I'm going to get out those glossy dots and I'm going to use the purples. All right, I just had I'm just going to do 3 of the same color. I usually do different colors, but I'm going to do 3 of the same color this time. And there you are. Look at that fun card. All right, I hope you're having a good Sunday. Be safe, especially if you're grilling out tomorrow. I think I might do some videos later today. Not sure. But be safe if not, and have a safe and healthy Memorial Day weekend.